Hi everyone, welcome back to the IT and Psychology YouTube channel. Today we are going to be starting with the fourth chapter of Information Technology, 12th grade science stream. This is Emerging Technologies. So before we start, I would like to tell you that I have made videos on the last three chapters that are Advanced Web Designing, SEO, Introduction to Search Engine Optimization, then Advanced JavaScript, including the concepts taught in 3 to 4 parts per chapter, and including the exercise solution and the discussion for each program required for advanced JavaScript and advanced web design. We will be doing the SOPs as well after we complete our chapter number 5, that is the PHP client-side scripting. So let's continue. We'll start with the let us learn part. This contains the overview of what all topics we are going to be covering up in this chapter. So here we start with basics of Internet of Things, IoT, then basics of cloud computing and introduction to artificial intelligence, AI, and then we continue to introduction to 5G. So for this video, we'll be doing the first pointer, that is 4.1 IoT, Internet of Things, and the basics of cloud computing as well. So here, let's start. The Internet of Things, IoT, is the network of physical devices, vehicles, home appliances and other items embedded with electronics, software, sensors, actuators and connectivity, which enables these things to connect, collect and exchange data, creating opportunities for more direct integration of the physical world with the computer-based systems, resulting in efficiency improvements. It should be efficient improvements, economic benefits. This reduces human efforts. IoT involves extending internet connectivity beyond standard devices such as desktops, laptops, smartphones, and tablets to any range of traditionally dumb or non-internet enabled physical devices and everyday objects. In this sentence, dumb is a very strong use of showing the non-internet enabled physical devices. So let's continue. Embedded with technology, these devices can communicate and interact over the internet, and they can be remotely monitored and controlled. So here we continue. Here now we'll be discussing the advantages of IoT and the disadvantages of IoT. So here we start with our first advantage, efficient resource utilization. If we know the functionality and the way that how each device works, we definitely increase the efficient resource utilization as well as monitor natural resources. We continue to the next advantage, that is this minimizes human effort. As the devices of IoT interact and communicate with each other and do lot of tasks for us, then they minimize the human effort. We have time saving. As it reduces the human effort, then it definitely saves the time. Time is the primary factors in automation which can save through IoT platform. So remember, time is very crucial and you need your IoT platform to be fast and time efficient. So here we continue to the next advantage, that is this enhances data collection. IoT devices can collect data from environment like weather, sound, pollution, etc. This data can be used to take decisions. Then we continue to the next advantage, improve security. IoT based security systems can make home or office environment secure. So here we continue to our disadvantages part, that is privacy. Even without the active participation on the user, the IoT system provides substantial personal data in maximum detail. So this is a breach of privacy for maximum humans. Then we continue to complexity. The designing, developing, maintaining and enabling the large technology to IoT system is quite complicated. So we'll complete this part and then we continue to The applications of IoT. How IoT is used in our day-to-day life in different ways. Here, our first application is smart lighting. Illumination of light is controlled on the basis of daylight. So as the sun's intensity increases, light intensity increases, the lights might get dimmer and vice versa. Then we continue to the second application, that is smart thermostats. Allows users to schedule, monitor and remotely control home temperatures so that a person can be comfortable. Then we continue to smart locks and garage door openers. Password based or facial recognition based doors and locks. These are much safer than the ideal keys. Then we continue to smart security cameras. Security cameras that can identify known and unknown person and raise alarm in case of security threat. One more advantages to smart security cameras are they can detect motion even in the darkness. They can have heat sensors as well. Then we continue to smart traffic signals. Signal that can adjust the timing to accommodate commutes and holiday traffic and keep cars moving so that there's not much traffic, just like many chokes on the roads. Then we start with a crucial topic, that is cloud computing. You might have done this a lot, like these are majorly done in offices using intranet, but here we learn via internet. Cloud computing is a model for enabling convenient on-demand network access to a shared pool of computing resources like network, servers, storage, applications, and service released with service provider interaction. So here we have been provided with the flowchart of how a private cloud computing is handled in offices. So here we continue to the models of cloud computing. There are three primary service models of cloud computing, that are infrastructure as a service, IaaS, platform as a service, PaaS, and software as a service, SaaS. Infrastructure as a service, IaaS, gives users access to storage, networking, servers, and other computing resources via the cloud, while the user is still responsible for managing their applications, data, middleware, etc. IaaS provides automated and scalable environments that provide a high degree of control and flexibility for the user. So here we'll be learning the key features of IaaS. We'll discuss the first one. Instead of purchasing hardware outright, users pay for IaaS on demand. Infrastructure is scalable depending on processing and storage needs. Enterprises save the cost of buying and maintaining their own hardware. Examples: Amazon Web Services, AWS, EC2, Microsoft Azure, VM, Google Computing Engine, GCE. Then we continue to the next cloud computing, that is platform as a service, PaaS. A service provider offers access to a cloud-based environment in which users can develop, manage, and deliver applications, in addition to storage and other computing resources. Users are able to use a suite of pre-built tools to develop, customize, and test their own applications. So this is much of a sandbox part. Here we have been given with the key features of PaaS. PaaS provides a platform with tools to test, develop, and host applications in the same environment. Enables organizations to focus on development without having a worry about underlying infrastructure. Providers manage security, operating systems, server software, and backups, showing that this is a very secure site. Facilitates collaborative work even if teams work remotely. Here we have been given with a do it yourself, so you could find an example of PaaS. So discuss this with your colleagues so that you can get an efficient answer. And this is more of a learning part. PaaS, you just need to learn this and you should know the key features of PaaS as we discussed earlier. Then we continue to the next type of cloud computing, that is software as a service, SaaS. A service provider delivers software and applications through the internet. Users do not install applications on their local devices. Instead, the applications reside on a remote cloud network, accessed through the web or an API. The key features here are given below. So we'll discuss them. SaaS vendors provide users with software and applications via a subscription model. Users do not have to manage, install, or upgrade software. SaaS providers manage this all of this. Data is secure in the cloud. Equipment failure does not result in loss of data. Use of resources can be scaled depending on service needs. Applications are accessible from almost any internet connected device from virtually anywhere in the world. Here the examples are Google G Suite, GitHub, SAP, Slack, Dropbox, and etc. Types of cloud computing. There are three basic types of deployment of cloud computing, that are public, private, and hybrid. Hybrid is an important one. Please pay attention when I'm explaining that part. Public cloud. In public cloud, all the services and supporting infrastructures are managed off-site over the internet and shared across multiple users. Public cloud are more efficient and inexpensive than private and hybrid cloud solutions. Examples are Amazon AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google cloud platforms, and etc. Then we have the private cloud. As the name suggests, private cloud provides IT services through the internet or a private network to select users rather than to general public. All the data is protected behind the firewall. Private cloud solutions are preferred for enhanced security and privacy by the users. Then we continue to the hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud environments combines both public and private cloud elements. The clouds in a hybrid environment communicate over an encrypted connection and allow for the portability of data and applications. Hybrid cloud allows greater flexibility as compared to that of public and private cloud solutions. So here we continue to benefits of cloud computing. These are cost saving, reliable, and mobility. Cost saving shows us cloud computing solutions are inexpensive than the actual overall infrastructure set up for the IT services. This is reliable. Cloud computing solutions are more reliable than in-house IT infrastructure. The mobility. Cloud computing solutions are more portable because users can access data anytime, anywhere as required. So this is where we end. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any doubts pertaining any topics taught in this video or previous videos, please contact me on the group for doubts on Telegram via the link given in the description. And I've recently put up a video for the solutions for exercises of JavaScript. So please don't forget to check that out. The links for all of the IT videos and psychology videos would be found in the description, and the playlists are available on the channel info. So thanks for watching. If you really want to support the channel, you could follow me on Patreon via the link given in the description as well. Thank you for watching. You've been a lovely audience. Take care.